On our first get together 8 years ago, we invited the Surrey County Sheriff's Department, and they have been coming ever since. They told us all about the Neighborhood Watch program. And so that's how we got started with it. We just started watching out for each of our neighbors. If we saw strange people in the neighborhood, we would call the sheriff's department. They would come right out and investigate. And we just formed a good partnership.
And we've been involved with them since the beginning. We come out every year and send an officer or two, usually somebody either with a drug dog or somebody from narcotics or something like that, to talk about things that we've been doing to try to help them and see if there's any other issues they want to talk about or problems they're having that we can help with.
We've definitely seen a decrease in calls and, as Ms. France would say, the drug activity over the past several years.
There have been a lot of improvements as far as the traffic in our neighborhood, the different people coming through our neighborhood, and we can have Domino's delivered here again, because before, the Manor News or Domino's would not deliver in this neighborhood because people would run up to their cars thinking they wanting to buy drugs and stuff like that, but it's not like that anymore, thank God. Our neighborhood is a whole lot better. We do have a monthly meeting every Tuesday of our Project Timberlake Community Organization, and we talk about things going on in the neighborhood and things that we can do to better our neighborhood. It's not like it was years ago when you could knock on a neighbor's door and borrow a cup of sugar and stuff like that, but we have a close-knit neighborhood. All our neighbors know each other pretty much. We have some new people coming in and some going out, but once a new family moves in, we try to, be one big happy family in the neighborhood, because you can't go through this life by yourself, so you have to have other people in your life to live happily. Just to getting out, talking to people, and just communicating is the key to community watch, just looking out for each other.
Folks talking up and down the street, networking, and being a part of the community watch, because they're probably not all home all day, so some are going to see things others don't, and if they talk about them, make them known, and bring them to our attention, it just makes it easier for us to help them with it. We do these for community watch groups and for churches and schools, things like that, just for several different reasons, developing safety plans, things like that, security assessments, community watch groups, stuff like anytime they've got issues going on like they had here in this neighborhood that they think that we can help with, we're happy to be a part of it.
So it definitely takes us both to partner together. Obviously, it's very close to home with the community that they live in, but also on our end, it's hard for us to be everywhere at the same time. We don't see everything. We come out, saturation patrols or when we get calls or things like that, but that does not mean the activity at that point is still ongoing. So if you put those two together to form a partnership, and the community can involve law enforcement and tell us what's going on, and then we can come out and kind of see what's going on, and everybody sees the two working together, it forms a partnership and a relationship that has now made this community an overall better community.
Oh, it can make your neighborhood a better place if people know that there's a presence of law enforcement in your neighborhood. But a lot of people are skeptical of the law enforcement. They don't think that they'll come to their neighborhood and do anything for them, but you just have to call them and find out. They came and they made a big difference in our neighborhood.
The phone number to the sheriff's office is 401-8900, 401-8900. Really all they need, if they want to start a group, is members and the willingness to do so. It just takes a little bit of effort. Decide when they want to meet, what the problems are they want to deal with, and we'll be glad to come out and talk to them and see what issues they're facing and what we can do to help them with it.
We're trying to get our neighborhood together more, get people more involved with our organization. We are a 501c3 organization. We invite each and everyone in the neighborhood to come out and be a part of this, because we're going to do some big things here in Timberlake Development. Um, we're working on getting us a community center, and you know, it was one that was started back in the 70s and it was abandoned by the neighborhood. But we're going to try to revive it and so we can have a place in our neighborhood to meet all age groups, from children to the elderly to senior citizens, you know, just have a place to gather and do things.